confidence is built before the big moment. Think about that for a second. We tend to think that confidence is something that we need before we take action. But don't you all agree that most of the time, confidence is actually the result of all the little actions that we took when nobody was watching? Well, hello, everyone. This is Nikki McDaniel, your $1 Million Sales Director, coming at you with another Momentum Monday message, where we are going to remember that momentum is not something that you find, it's something you create. Well, last Thursday night, I got to watch this play out in such a fun way through my amazing son, Mylan. Those of you who follow me on Facebook probably saw my Proud Mom post, but Mylan's a cross-country runner. And last year, he was the fifth team member, so he always came in. He most times about fifth for the team. And at the beginning of the year, they always run a little 2-mile time trial on the track, and it's just such a cool setting. It's like under the lights, and they have a DJ, and Mylan just gets pumped up for it every year. And last year, he ran incredible. He ran 11:07 in this particular race. But this year, he walked up to that starting line with a completely different level of confidence. And I know exactly where that confidence came from. All summer long, every morning at 6:30, Mylan would get up, never, ever missed a 6:30 run, morning after morning, never missed it. Nobody was cheering for him at 6:30 in the morning. There wasn't a finish line or a crowd watching. It was simply him showing up and doing the work over and over again. And those mornings, my friends, were building something that he couldn't necessarily even see yet. They were building confidence for the moment that was coming. Right before the race, it was so cute. My mom was here and visiting, and she said, "Mylan, what's your goal for the race?" And he said, "My goal is to be the second runner on our team." And I could tell he believed that he could do it. Guess what? He went out there and ran 10:18, 49-second PR from last year. And he was the second runner on his team. As his mom, I was so proud of him. And as a runner, I was so proud of him. But what stuck with me afterwards was this. Mylan's confidence wasn't built on that starting line. It was built at 6:30 every morning, all summer long. And I immediately thought about our business. Sometimes we think, I wish I were more confident in booking. I wish I felt more confident holding parties. I wish I knew exactly what to say when I share the opportunity. But confidence doesn't usually come first. I think about reps at a gym, right? Like, you see people who are like, have a Daniel Pan. You know, all these people with these big, awesome arm muscles, right? And that didn't just happen one day. It was the reps, all the days of the reps that built that muscle. The reps come first. Then the confidence follows. You build confidence in your Mary Kay business every single time that you take action. Every booking call you make, every appointment you hold, every Mary Kay opportunity that you share with somebody, every single follow-up that you are doing, you are building confidence. And, you know, you might not see it in that moment, but just think of every action as another rep. And every rep is preparing you for the moment when you'll need that confidence. Confidence, it isn't built by thinking about doing the work. Confidence is built by doing the work. And as a runner myself, I know that there's a very different feeling when you stand on a starting line knowing that you did the training. I'll never forget standing on the starting line when I won nationals, and I remember looking around and thinking nobody has put in as many miles as I have. Nobody has had their coach drop them off in Belfast, South Dakota, and have them drive. I had to run from Belfast to Spearfish into the wind. And I tell you, my friends, I'm so glad I did, because all of those long runs and running into the wind and hill repeats and threshold runs and all of that, it prepared me for that moment. And I knew on that starting line that I had put in more work than anybody else. So I was so confident, not because I was the most talented runner, but because I had put in the work. You know, you might still be nervous because you don't always know exactly how the race is going to go. But there's a quiet confidence that says, I did the work. I am ready. And I want that for you in your business. So this week, ask yourself, where do I want to have more confidence in my business? And then, instead of waiting to feel more confident, go put in the reps. Make the booking call. Hold the appointment. Share the opportunity. Do the follow-up. Because just like my son didn't build his confidence standing on the starting line Thursday night, your confidence won't be built in the big moment either. It's being built right now in the small actions you choose. Hear the word? You choose to take every single day. So when your moment comes, you can step up with confidence and say, I did the work. I'm ready. Just like my son did on Thursday night. Because remember, confidence isn't built before the moment. So go put in the reps, create some momentum, and I will see you all next Monday. God bless you. Have a great one.